What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Under the Willow Tree podcast. I don't know why I went into this accent, but I did. Anyway, today is gonna be. I don't know what today is gonna be. Honestly, I don't really have anything. I have notes and stuff I want to talk about, but they're like such small topics. I don't really know how long this episode's gonna be, so this might be a little shorter of an episode. Who knows? Last episode I didn't expect to go for an hour, but I fucking did. I didn't expect it, but I did. But yeah, this episode's gonna be a little more chilled out. It's not anything too special. I don't really want to get into anything too specific. I got a pod with this Friday coming out with S.I.G.H. So if you really want to check that one out, I do go a lot more. I do go over the same topics I went into my last pod, coming out and all this other stuff. We just talk about some random shit on there. We talk about how it is being trans and all this stuff. So if you want to check out that podcast, that's coming out this Friday. And if you didn't check out last Friday's podcast, we had my homie Gabriel on. It was such a fun time. We talked about his experience being trans and his experience being a tattoo artist and his experience being both of those at the same time. And it's just how it is growing up, in Hereford, being trans. And so if you want to go and watch that, go to I'll have MOSHCAST Productions linked down in the description, so you can go check out that other episode and go check out the other episodes that I have with Almighty S.I.G.H as well, because they're very fun episodes. I always have fun when I go and hang out with S.I.G.H. But today is just gonna be a little more chilled out. I want to talk about some things I did recently, and today is actually a weird day. It's a Sunday. No, actually it's Monday as I'm recording this. So yeah, it's just a weird thing because is it Monday or is it Sunday? It's Sunday. I'm tripping. It's Sunday. I have to get this recorded and downloaded and edited tonight when I get home from work. This is going to suck because this has to come out tomorrow. God damn it. Why did I do this? I procrastinate so hard to the point where I get to this point where it's last minute and I have to do it. So I'm forcing myself to do it. I'm forcing myself to sit down here and record this episode because I meant to record. I was going to record this Thursday, didn't record it Thursday, was going to record it Friday, didn't record it Friday, but I was like, hey, I'll record it Saturday because I had something go on Friday that I would want to talk about on pod that I wouldn't have probably talked about on pod if I didn't wait. So I will talk about that today, but it's terrible procrastination. It was the same with the album. I procrastinated so hard to the point where by the time I got the album uploaded, there was problems. If I didn't procrastinate so hard, I probably could have had that figured out way earlier and actually had the album out, but that's for another time. So, you know what? Since I'm here, let's go ahead and talk about what I did this Friday. I went and hung out with Almighty S.I.G.H. We went to Idol Art Studio. Shout out Idol Art Studio. Jesse, you're a fucking amazing ass person. I love you. Thank you for everything you do for us. Anyway, went to Idol Art Studio. They're having a little talent show. And on June 27th, I have a drag show that I will be doing. I will be performing drag. And some of the drag queens, they like going to these talent shows and doing drag, and it's for artists, poets, anything. You can go do whatever you want. Sword fucking swallowing if you do it. Who fucking knows? You have a talent, you can fucking go. So if you're watching this and you want something fucking cool to do, they try to do them every month. They went on a little hiatus these last couple months, but they do try to do it every month. It's a very fun time. I went up there, did my drag, I did my own music, and so yeah, it was a pretty fun experience. Anyway, as I was saying, I did drag, and the drag queens for this June 27th show just wanted to see what I had and what I could do. So I went ahead and did a little performance. I did the song King by Rainbow Kin Surprise. I literally found the song when I got to the place, and I didn't have any choreography. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I just fucking went out and just shaked ass and did whatever the fuck they do. I just fucking did whatever. So it was pretty fun. It was a very interesting experience. I was dripping in sweat. I was so fucking hot. Like, props to all the fucking drag queens and kings out there. I don't know how the fuck y'all do that. That's insanity. I was dripping sweat. I was hot. I was in layers. And then I was gonna immediately perform my songs after that, and I was just like, no. I let my boy Radic Soul go, and I was like, I'm gonna take a breath and rest for a second before I fucking go back up here and perform my songs. And actually, speaking of performing my songs, I think across the street we'd pissed off Smokey Joe because they had a live band outside. And so I was like, let's move outside. Let's fucking move outside. Let's fucking piss them off. So that's what we did. And like halfway through my fucking set, they fucking went and left, and they stopped performing. And then after we finished, I was the last person to perform at the talent show. They came back up, so I think we pissed them off, and they're like, "Yeah, let's get out of here for a second. Let's let these fucking losers do what they do." But it was a fun experience. It was really fun. I really had a fun time meeting a lot of new people. It was actually a really good turnout. There was people in the crowd, and people were cheering for me. It was a very fun experience. And speaking of drag shows, me and Sai have talked about this a little bit, and he mentioned this to me. He thinks it's very stupid that drag shows should be 18 plus, because not only obviously we're not inviting fucking children like toddlers to this fucking shit, but the stigma behind that, oh, my child's gonna see a drag queen and turn trans, or they're gonna see a drag queen and this drag queen is gonna do something terrible to them. Like, the stigma it's just stupid, because we just want to live. We're just doing what we do to make money. This is our living. This is their living. I shouldn't say this. I'm not even in that realm. This is theirs. This is their living. This is how they make their money. This is what they do for fun, and y'all are demonizing it and making it to where now, whenever we put on these shows, it has to be an 18 plus show because of the law and stuff, which is stupid, because the stigma isn't true. Trans people and drag queens aren't out for your fucking kids. We just want to fucking live. We are trying to make our fucking money the ways we fucking know to make our fucking money. All right? And that's all I'm going to say about that. It's fucking stupid that drag shows have to be 18 plus, and that's all I'm going to say about that. All right? But that aside, I had fun. It was a really fun experience. Thank you to all the drag queens that made me feel welcome, and thank you to Sai for fucking hyping me up and shit and being my hype man and shit. Appreciate you, homie. Anyway, that's about all I had to say for that. That was very short story. All of these things I mentioned today are probably gonna be very short, and like I said, this pod is probably about to be 30 minutes or 45 minutes. It's probably not gonna be long, but just two of my topics out of the way there. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and shift. Let's go ahead and shift to something I've been wanting to talk about, which is kind of crazy to me that they're doing. But A24 is making a movie, right? But the thing is, the main character of the movie is Chris Hansen. They're making a movie about Chris Hansen, bro. And Robert Pattinson is the man himself, is playing Chris Hansen himself. The pedo slayer Chris Hansen is back, but better than ever on the movie screen, and he's about to fucking get these pedophiles on the fucking big screen, which is crazy. But part of me really hopes that this isn't just a movie talking about his time, going over his time on To Catch a Predator on TCAP and all that other shit, and talking about the attorney that fucking offed himself because he was a fucking pedophile and Chris Hansen was about to fucking go and fucking expose his ass. Anyway, I think this movie is a very important thing to come out now, especially with how the show ended, with that politician who offed themselves, which it wasn't the reason it ended, but was a huge factor. And with the state of the world now, I think it's important. I think it's a what's the word? Like, not a protest, but like a statement to the world right now. But part of me really hopes that instead of just being a movie about Chris Hansen's time on TCAP, that they just turn him into like a vigilante. Like, I literally imagine the movie starting off, Chris sitting in front of the pedo, right? He's like, what are you gonna do here today with this child? I know I got the chat log, and you're gonna say you're gonna do this and this and this and this and this and that to this child. But then, like, right at the end, when he's like about done with the pedophile, he's like, well, I have to tell you something. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing, and just pulls out a fucking pistol and shoots the fucking guy. That would be the best fucking thing that could possibly fucking. This would be an amazing fucking movie if they just turn Chris Hansen into like some vigilante pedo hunter, like fucking Gideon and all these other guys that fucking go into these like places and just assault pedos, but like he literally just shoots him in the fucking face. I think it would be fire. I think it should just be a movie about Chris Hansen hunting pedophiles and killing them. Too far? Maybe. Cool idea. Yes, definitely. Chris Hansen might be down. I low-key think Chris Hansen would be down. If this isn't that kind of movie, they should make a separate movie starring Chris Hansen where Chris Hansen is just a pedophile hunter like that. I think that'd be sick. But yeah, no, it seems like a very cool movie. I'm very, very excited to see it because I love Chris Hansen. He does the Lord's work on Earth. And, he's just an infamous guy. He had a little rough patch a few years ago with, like, the bouncing checks thing and all this other stuff that was going on. But, he still holds a special place in my heart. Speaking of, if you ever want to watch anything TCAP, I highly recommend a series on YouTube called The Predator Chronicles. Sorry, I fucking completely blanked on it. It's called The Predator Chronicles. It's by a YouTuber named Mr. Gigi. He did an amazing series covering TCAP and Crime Watch and or whatever the fucking other. It was TCAP and Tetrad Core or something like that. It goes through the series of those and stuff like that. And he's a very funny guy. He's very very funny. So I really like his content, and that was actually what introduced me to him. He's a very amazing. You know what? Might as well shout out Mr. Gigi. He's an amazing YouTuber. Don't just check out his Predator Chronicles. Check out the rest of his fucking content. It's amazing. I fucking lost my train of thought right then and there. Y'all saw that happen live. That was crazy. Anyway, yeah, like I was saying, go check out Mr. Gigi. He has an amazing series talking about the Predator Chronicles or TCAP and Chris Hansen and all the shit. You know, he's a very funny guy, and he makes jokes at the Predator's expenses and stuff. So it's a very funny thing to watch. I rewatch it maybe once every couple months. The entire series, all 26 or however many episodes there is, I rewatch it a lot, and it's one of my favorite YouTube series I've seen ever in my life. Anyway, yeah, I'm like I said, I'm very excited for this movie, and I can't wait for it to come out. Speaking of movies, Scary Movie 6 came out last Friday. Going to see it this Tuesday, hopefully. I'm very fucking excited for this movie because I am a very huge fan of these fucking parody movies. Parody movies need to happen more. We need more parody movies. If you're listening to me, Hollywood, we need more parody movies. Make them fucking happen. The last time I remember a really good... I don't even remember the last good parody movie. I don't remember the last parody movie that came out. What was the last parody movie that came out? Literally, Scary Movie 6 is probably the first parody movie we've had in a few years. And if there is any, just let me know in the comments. Is there any other parody movies that have come out within the past couple of years? Because, you remember the area of, like, superhero movie, the epic movie, which was a crazy fucking movie to watch as a child. The scary movies. And then, like, we had, what else did we have? Not paranormal. Haunted House. There we go. But yeah, it's just a very. I like the parody movies and stuff like that. It's very funny watching these, these movies that are very serious get turned into like this comedic thing, like with Scary Movie. And I'm very excited for that movie. I'm gonna go watch it. I've heard good things about it. Also, Obsession. I haven't watched that yet, but I have heard a lot of good things about Obsession, and I will eventually watch Obsession. People are obsessed with the Obsession. That's the tagline or some shit like that. I don't know. I swear to God, I saw that somewhere. But this is a good year for movies. We had Backrooms, we've had Obsession, we have Scary Movie 6. We have a lot of good movies coming out this year. We have, I've heard a lot about this Digital Circus movie. I don't know what I've heard a lot about the Amazing Digital Circus. I never watched it. That's apparently a movie coming out this year. Like I said, a lot of great movies and a lot of great games actually coming out. Fucking Until Dawn 2 was just teased. We have Stranger Than Heaven, which is a fucking crazy ass game because now it has fucking Tupac in it. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is Tupac doing in my video game? He's dead. Is this allowed? Who okayed this? Who okayed Tupac being in my video game? Anyway, but no, we had a lot of good games teased. Today we just had Gears of War E Day teased. I've never played the Gears of War series, but I know it is an amazing fucking series. I know a lot of people like it, and the game goes over like the start of the whole entire Gears of War apocalypse, whatever the apocalypse is in there. But it looks like a very interesting game. I will admit the Xbox Game Showcase wasn't as goated as the game Summerfest, the fucking Summerfest games or whatever it's fucking called, Summer Game Fest. There we go. But we definitely did. I'm sure there's the Persona 6 was in there. I know people are fans of Persona. There's a lot of good. There's some good things. Elder Scrolls, Fallout 76, and stuff like that. The stuff that always gets revealed at fucking Xbox Showcase, and. But I definitely do think Summer Game Fest had the best reveals. We had Until Dawn 2. We had... What else did we have? We had the Stranger Than Heaven reveal. We had some, like, Street Fighter 6 stuff revealed. We had the Fortnite event that day, too. Fucking... That was crazy. Let's talk about... I feel so Fortnite-rotted. I feel like no matter what, Fortnite always gets brought up around me. I don't know how. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I just give off some certain aura about me. that I just play fucking Fortnite, but I don't know why. Any situation I'm in, it just somehow gets brought up. It's brought up on pod when I was with Arcade. It gets brought up at work. Like, literally, I was talking to people at work yesterday about fucking Fortnite. This fucking almost 10-year-old game that should be fucking dead at this point, and I'm tired of playing, but I put too much fucking time and money into this fucking game to quit, and I still low-key kind of have fun with it. But they fucking killed Jonesy. They killed my boy Jonesy. They killed the main guy. They killed Mr. Fortnite himself. They killed Mr. John Fortnite himself. Anyway, that was. I'm gonna move on from Fortnite. Let's not talk about Fortnite. I don't want to talk about Fortnite. I don't want to talk about Fortnite. But yeah, I feel so dead right now. I don't know why I feel like so dead. I don't know if like my energy is just, today is just a weird day, and I'm not used to I'm just still not used to pods like on my own. I just feel kind of weird. It's just like a weird vibe going on. But yeah, we'll move on from the fucking Fortnite. I don't want to talk about fucking Fortnite. You know, I have some other things up here I would love to talk about, and I have a pop up on my fucking phone because my laptop that I am siphoning power from just is trying to okay. Let's just breathe. Let's fucking bring it back. Let's look at the computer here. Let's see what topics I have. Okay, this first topic I actually wanted to talk about a little bit. I don't know how many of y'all on TikTok right now have been getting all these fucking Young Sheldon memes, but holy fuck, I would be lying if I said these things aren't fucking killing me, because I've never once watched Big Bang Theory. I've never watched Young Sheldon. I think I've literally watched the entirety of the show mostly through fucking TikTok. I think I've seen every important plot point of Young Sheldon through TikTok. But now it was like a year ago or so that Young Sheldon was kind of popping off on TikTok. I mean, it was over the years. You know, I've seen a bunch of Young Sheldon TikToks and all this other stuff. But just recently, for some reason, it's been gaining popularity again, and people are making memes out of it. And it's just stupid, like the fucking Georgie, we're looking for brisket, or the fucking okay, and another thing I will get into here in a second, but I'll get into that in a second. Sorry, but you know the memes are very funny. The fucking hot damn, fucking, and a lot of them are of George, which is very funny. And you know, there's one where like George comes in, he's like, you know how much it's gonna cost to fix that fridge, and Sheldon's like, $200. I have really good hearing, and then fucking George just murders him, just fucking kills his ass. And it has like the clip of him ripping his shirt open in front of fucking Georgie, and Georgie's just like, what the fuck? I don't know. Does Young Sheldon memes kill me? I don't know. They're funny to me. I don't know. Am I a cornball for liking the Young Sheldon memes? Let me know in the fucking chat. Chat, let me know. Am I a cornball for liking the Young Sheldon memes? Because I low-key think I kind of am. I'm a cornball in general. I am a cornball to the core. I don't give a fuck what you say. I will gladly hold that title to my chest. I am a cornball to the core. But no, I really do love these Young Sheldon memes. They are very funny. They are very entertaining, and I love it. Every single one I see, and honestly, every single time I see one, I never expect what's next. But on the same note, I do want to talk about memes and people using memes to purposely be racist. Because hear me out. In the same vein with the Young Sheldon memes, there is one meme where they're AIing George to say a slur. He says the N-word, and he's like, Connie, you fucking N-word. And it's like, do people not realize how fucking racist that is? Maybe I'm just being a snowflake. I'm just like, oh, I'm woke. But like at the same time, there's a lot of memes like that where they're purposefully putting these racial things or making these characters or people that don't say these things. Am I reading too much into that? Am I a snowflake? Am I too woke for thinking that people are using memes as an excuse to be racist and playing that off as like, oh, it's just a meme, so I'm not racist? You know what does that make sense? Am I tripping? Chat, let me know. Am I tripping? Because it just feels weird to me. People using AI or sound alikes to make these characters say very terrible things. But I may just be too woke. Am I too woke? Let me know in the chat. I may just be too woke. But yeah, no, that's all I wanted to say about that. People using memes as an excuse to be racist or to demonize or to hurt other people, basically. They're saying, oh, well, it's just a meme and that's not really how I feel because it's just a meme. But there's still some underlying thing there. Even if you yourself say you don't feel this certain way, there's still something underlying there because you had to make it clear. If you have to specify something like that, hey, I'm not racist because I think this racist meme is funny. It's just a meme. It's just a meme, guys. It's not racist. It's just a meme. If you have to, like, clarify that it's not racist because it's just a meme, then you might be a little racist. It's the same thing as saying, I got LGBTQ friends and family, so I can't be homophobic. No, you can. You 100% fucking can. Just like you can be racist if you have a black friend or a black family member. Just like you can be homophobic if you have a gay family member. It's pretty much all across. I was talking to Sai last night, and this might be a little not harsh, but people who say, like, I have an LGBTQ family member, so I obviously can't be homophobic, and I have a black cousin, so I obviously can't be racist, is the same as a pedophile saying, I have kids, so I obviously would not rape this child. Let that sink in for a second. People saying, I have a black friend, so therefore, or I have a black family member, so therefore I'm not racist, or saying I have a gay family member, so therefore I'm not homophobic, is the same as a pedophile saying I have kids, therefore I would never do this to another kid. The same vein. Sorry, that was very nasty. I don't know why I did that. It's the same vein. The exact same. You are 100% a racist if you say that. You are 100% a homophobe if you say that. And you are 100%, just like you are 100% a pedophile if you say that. Like, and I said that last night, or no, it wasn't even to Sai, it was at work. I was talking to coworkers about this because I was talking about the Chris Hansen movie, and we started talking about Chris Hansen, and I told a coworker about how fucking and I was telling, okay, so let me breathe. I'm like thinking like a million miles a minute. I'm thinking of all these stories that are like interlocking with each other. We were talking about Chris Hansen, and then we ended up talking about the LGBTQ community, and then we went and talked about Chris Hansen and all this other stuff. So it in my head made me think of that, of how the pedophiles, whenever they were getting talked to by Chris Hansen, would be like, yo, I have a 13-year-old daughter, therefore I'm not going to rape this 13-year-old girl that was here to fucking rape. That's their excuse, right? So I was telling them this at work, and they were like, dude, what? The pedophiles really fucking say, yes, they fucking did. You can go on fucking TCAP, fucking To Catch a Predator, and they are saying this shit. And this fucking pop-up just popped up again, and I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I might lose my mind. But they are saying shit like that. They are. And it's crazy how, like, a lot of these excuses are very similar for these people. People who do bad things use very similar excuses, or people who have bad ideologies use the same exclusive to defend those ideologies. Just like, I have an LGBTQ friend, so I therefore cannot be homophobic, but you 100% can. Just like, here's the thing, I don't think anyone's here ready to hear. And it is very true, and I don't think it is crazy for me to say, but any race can be racist, guys. I don't think that's a very hard thing to process. Black people can be racist, just like white people. Asian people can be racist, just like white people. Indian people can be racist, just like fucking white people. It is not just a white person exclusive thing. Like, as much as we don't like the white people here, it's not a white, it's not, it's anyone. I'm 100% sure there is a homophobic gay person. There's a homophobic lesbian. There's so many. These bad people, a lot of the times, are within every part of the world. They're Indian, they're Mexican, they're fucking everywhere. They're any race, they're any gender, they're any fucking sexuality, they're any fucking gender identity. Just because of, how do I say this? If the majority of the group of people don't like these, like, bad people, doesn't mean they're not there. Just like, in the same vein, just because there's one bad person like in the trans community that did something bad. Doesn't mean all trans people are bad. Just like that. I like literally I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I've lost it completely. Like I literally knew what I was saying like halfway through that, and then like it completely dude, am I good? I might be having a stroke. I saw something last night and it gave me like such a bad fucking headache. I was like like I was scared. It scared me. But like now I'm like losing my train of thought very easily, and I think it is just because I'm sitting in front of a camera now and I'm actually like talking, and it's just I don't know what is going on. Let me like try to find. Let me like. Should I just fucking meditate live on pod for like a whole 10 minutes? Y'all just sit here and watch me meditate. I honestly, and I don't know what I just did with my hands. Literally, I'm the most like fucking weird person when it comes to my hand, because I have to be doing something with my hand. I can't be like I have to, like quite frankly, I have to be doing something with my hands. I cannot move my hands. I said, wow, I can't keep my hands still. Wow, and the pop-up is back on my screen. I might just nuke the house. I might just nuke everything. I honestly might just leave it because it's still going. I just can't see myself. That's the only problem. I've completely lost where I was at. I can't even remember what I was talking about. I think I should just restart. I think I should just delete this podcast and never do another fucking podcast. I'm no longer doing the pod with Sai. I'm sorry to let you know this way, Sai, but this is it. This is the ending of my career as a podcaster. I clearly can't do it because I can't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. And I'm over here getting distracted by sounds to my left side over here because I have I can't. Don't have the attention span for this. This is a very odd episode. I feel very odd this episode. It's a very weird vibe. I don't know if it's just because I don't really have a lot to talk about and I just kind of feel weird about it. Or am I just procrastinating more on live so I can just give this more time and, you know, really milk this episode for what it is and the time I have, because I am at the 27-minute mark and I don't know how I can go much longer than this. Hold on, let me take a drink. Let me settle down. Let me like go blow my nose real quick because my nose is kind of fucking with me right now. I only have to go for 10 more minutes. That's all I have to do. Only 10 more minutes and then I'm good to end this fucking pod. I'm very sorry if this one isn't as great as my other episodes, guys. I really do not know what's going on right now. I just can't. I cannot talk for the life of me. I can't think straight for the life of me. I think I need a therapist. I'm gonna be so dead ass. Guys, I really need a fucking therapist. Please help me, please. I don't know what's going on. Let me try to find something here. I'm grasping. Oh, I had something I saw last night, and I was like, I want to talk about this on pod because it is such a weird trend going on TikTok, on YouTube right now, where people are LARPing YouTubers. Which, if you don't know what LARPing is, it's basically like cosplay and roleplay at the same time, basically, right? Am I tripping there? If you're a part of the LARPing community, let me know. I don't know much about LARPing, but as far as I know, it's like live action roleplay, cosplay type thing where you dress up as a knight and you go out to some place and y'all fucking LARP, which is like y'all fight and y'all roleplay and shit like that. Something like that. I don't know what the fuck LARPing is, but there is a thing now going on YouTube, and I've been seeing it a lot on my TikTok, where people are LARPing YouTubers, which they are role-playing as the YouTuber and playing games that they played and also, like, sounding similar. Like, there's a guy, his name is Larpiplier, where he imitates Markiplier and plays games that Markiplier plays. He's like, hello, everybody, my name is Larpiplier. It's a crazy thing. I've seen Larpcepticai, I've seen Lartarian Tales. If you don't know Venturian Tales, that's an all-ball knowledge for you. If you don't know Venturian Tales, that's some fucking all-ball knowledge, and you need to go fucking do your research, alright? That is some all-ball knowledge. I fucking love Venturian Tales. One of my fucking all-time favorite YouTubers. Too bad that they don't upload anymore, and that their family was kind of shit, but they were some of my favorite YouTubers. But I've seen a lot of these YouTuber LARPing videos, and it's like so funny the shit people come up with, you know what I mean? It's like we are so creative as a society, but also at the same time we are the least creative fucks in the world. we are we are the most creative and the least creative fucks ever to exist in the existence of existence, and it is honestly the funniest thing to see. Because what do you mean people are out here cosplaying as fucking YouTubers? I don't know. It's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. I don't know. See, this is what I mean. I had these topics to talk about, and I talked about them for maybe 20 seconds. Because I don't know what else to talk about. Guys, am I a shitty podcaster? Y'all can be honest. Y'all can 100% be honest. Am I the worst podcaster to ever exist? Like a pygmy? I'm just such a bad podcaster. Like, no one's going to watch my pod. I'm just such a bad podcaster. No one's going to love my pod. And I'm just going to not do pod anymore because no one's going to watch it. I don't like doing it. Just very pick-me girl about it. I honest to God do not know which more I'm going to talk about, guys. It's like I am brain farting so hard right now. I am losing my train of thought. I can't think straight. I don't even know if this episode. If you're seeing this episode, honestly, great. I'm glad that I mustered up the courage. Mustered? Is that the right term? Because now I feel like an idiot for saying that. I will build up the courage that I will be proud if I put this out. Cause that I mean, I can't do this. I don't know how Si does this every fucking week. He's done this every week for like the past couple fucking months. I don't know how I'm gonna do this from that. Like I don't know how I'm gonna do this every single week from now on. I don't even remember what I was saying. Lost it completely. It is out the fucking window. I think I'm ready to jump out the window. Whatever the fucking song is. Sorry. See, this is how fucking short attention span. I got distracted by this thing. This is terrible. This is going so bad. I don't know what is going on right now. I don't know what to fucking say. This is terrible. Let me yeah, no. Yep, this is it, guys. I think that's it. I literally cannot think of anything. My brain is fried right now. I think what it is that I have to go to work after this. So I think I'm just dreading that. And work is just terrible. I don't hate work. I'm just tired of working. I'm tired of working every single day. And then just literally not, when I get my paycheck, half of it goes to fucking shit that I need. And then I still don't have enough to do anything else because everything is so fucking expensive. So literally one night out is like my entire fucking paycheck. Because what the fuck? You know, and today is just, I get off at 10 today. So like I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited that I have a night where I'm not fucking closing and getting off at 1 in the fucking morning because I hate getting home at 1 in the fucking morning like I did last night. I got home at like 1:20 in the fucking morning. I don't like that. But I cut out 10 today. But the thing is, there's a little fucking loser boy that fucking works with me, and he thinks he's cool, and he's a lazy little shit, and he calls out of work all the fucking time, and every time he's there, he's like, oh, can I leave early? Can I please leave early? I want to leave early so bad because I hate my job, and I'm a lazy fuck. I'm such a lazy fuck. I don't want to work at my job that I came here and clocked in for, and I applied for, and I did an interview for. Like, who the it pisses me off the most is when someone is working a job that they fucking hate and don't want to fucking work, and they don't want to fucking quit the job because if you don't like the fucking job, why would you stay? I get not having another job or not wanting to find another job or not having to go through that struggle, but at the same time, I don't want to have to deal with your fucking ass every single fucking day because I have to work with you every single fucking day that you fucking work. Okay? I have enough going on in my personal life to have to come to work and deal with this childish ass fucking behavior from you, bro. Like, on God. Like, I feel like at this point, because I want to shoot for the manager spot at this place. I want that extra pay. I want to make that money. And the thing is, if this fucker is still here, whenever I fucking become manager here at this fucking Wendy's, he's going down. Like, he's going to fucking Pound Town because I will fuck his entire life. I will fuck his entire life. I fucking hate this guy to my core. He's the laziest piece of shit fucking worker we have. And I doubt he's watching this, but if you are, you know who I'm talking about. And hopefully, I'm telling you, if today he does anything, if he does anything to slightly piss me off, I have so much pent up anger in me right now that I am suppressing the fucking best I can right now. I have just so much in me, that if I flip out on anybody today, they are gonna get the worst of me. Because yesterday at work, I flipped out on fucking this dude because I was going on break and he was just wasting my fucking time, bro. Not only my time, but customers' times, bro. I am taking my order so that I can get my food, go on break, and enjoy my break, and not have to fucking worry about not having my food during my fucking first 10 minutes of my fucking break, bro. I am putting my own order in. I am putting my own money into the register. And you are watching me. And then you proceed to be like, oh, you can't do that. Acting like we've given a fuck. This entire time we've worked here. You act like we give a fuck that we check out our own orders. Millions of people have done this. Millions of people every single fucking day do this. And you're going to fucking bitch and moan because I actually said something to you. That was the only thing you could say. It's funny how people like this, whenever you actually say something to them, and they just like, oh, and then they just throw a little excuse out, and it's like usually like a rule. You know what I mean? Like, let me preface, because I was going on break, putting in my order, and I was doing all this other stuff. I go and type in my name, and I'm going to go pay. And he kind of nudges me over to the fucking side, starts getting on the fucking computer, starts going and changing my fucking name, putting a bunch of fucking letters, and just doing all this other fucking random bullshit on the fucking computer. I'm like, dude, I literally told him straight to his face. I'm like, dude, back the fuck up, because I'm trying to fucking get on my break, and you're wasting my fucking time. He's like, and I do what I fucking put back whatever the fuck he did, and I fucking put my name back to normal. And he's like, you're just wasting your time. I'm like, dude, you're fucking here. None of this, I wouldn't even be yelling at you right now. If you would just stay the fuck back, let me take my fucking order and put my fucking money into this fucking register. And then he proceeds to go, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Who gives a fuck? Eat my fucking dick, you cunt. God. And I hate that I'm beefing with this dude because he is a fucking kid. He is a minor, and I hate that I'm fucking beefing with him. But at the same fucking time, how are you gonna come to work and just be a fucking nuisance? Do your fucking job and don't waste mine. And I felt bad because I was yelling at him in front of the fucking customers, and the customers kind of gave me a look like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You're tripping. So I kind of felt, but the thing is, someone like that isn't gonna fucking straighten up if you don't fucking tell him something. Because I have dealt with this guy ever since I started fucking working. And ever since I started fucking working, this guy has gone on my fucking nerves. And I've been telling myself, ever since I fucking started, one of these fucking days, I'm going to fucking tell him something. Luckily, I didn't go too fucking hard yesterday, but I'm telling you, something else fucking happens. I'm telling you, the next person to piss me off at work is literally getting the entire butt end of every fucking pent up amount of anger I have from fucking work. They're getting it, and I'm hoping to fucking God it's this fucking other guy. I almost name dropped him because of how mad I am. I almost fucking name dropped him, but I really fucking hope this fucking guy says some shit today or tries some bullshit today, like either calling in or no call, no show. Because if he does that, guess who's gonna have to close? Me. And I don't want to fucking close because I'm tired of fucking closing every single day. I want to actually fucking leave early for once. You, sir, have left almost every single fucking day you've worked. But person who closes every single fucking day, not even me. There's other people there who are constantly fucking closing every single fucking day they work. But yet he is the special one that gets to fucking leave early on days he's scheduled to close. He's scheduled to close, and he gets to fucking leave early. Rarely do I get to leave early on days I'm scheduled to close, but he's some kind of special, and he gets to fucking leave. I'm telling you, if something goes down today, I may lose my job because I am just so sick and tired of this fuck. They're already trying to get him out of here. He no-called, no-showed the day before yesterday, but nothing has been done. And that's what pisses me off the most, is that nothing is being done. Nothing pisses me off more than nothing being done. Except for when I do it myself. I get nothing done sometimes, and I'm not one to talk. But when it comes to my job, you kind of got to get stuff done, buddy. You can't just sit there and make free money just sitting on the fucking clock, which is what you fucking do, because you will go sit in the back on your fucking phone while you have other fucking things. But the thing is, whenever it's time to fucking close, you're the fastest fucking worker there's ever fucking been. Make that make sense. How is it when people who are the laziest fucks at the job, the second y'all close those doors and there's no more fucking customers, they are the best fucking worker. You wouldn't even fucking recognize them like that in that tiny little time frame. They would be a completely different fucking person. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end this pod here. I reached the 40-minute mark. I think that's good enough for me. This pod was very odd. I lost my train of thought a lot. I was a very weird vibe. I ranted about a coworker for the very end of that. I am gonna end this pod right here as I am ahead because I don't want to end up talking about something else and I lose my train of thought and I look more like a fucking idiot than I already fucking do now. Anyway, if you enjoyed this fucking episode, I would be surprised. Honestly, if you enjoyed this episode, I'm very surprised. But if you did, I would really highly appreciate it. If you went and checked out my other 2 episodes, which are 1,000% better than this one, even though the first one was still kind of shit, I think it was better than this one. Go and check those out. If you want to see more pods from me, go check out MOSHCAST Productions and go check out the MOSHCAST because I am on there every single week now. I am his permanent co-host, so I will be on there every single week. We are doing Pride Month all fucking month. We just uploaded our first episode last Friday with Gabe, my homie Gabe, Death Exclusive on Instagram. He's a tattoo artist. If you want to hit him up, he's a very cool guy and all this other stuff. So yeah. Did I say his name, Death Exclusive? I hope I said that. Cool guy. Go check out his fucking pod. It was a really fun time, and I have my pod coming out this Friday with him. So if you didn't like this episode, just wait till Friday. I got something way better coming out for y'all guys. I honestly don't even know if y'all see this episode, but if y'all do, I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see you in the next fucking podcast. Wow. Oh, wait. I don't get to do the traditional hit at the end of this, guys. I'm sorry. I just realized I won't be able to take my traditional hit of the pen or dab. So, but I'll treat this as a blinker checkpoint. If you're here and you're watching this right now, go ahead and take a hit from whatever you have. Bong, dabbering, pen, whatever the fuck you got. I'm going to take a fucking hit. Let's enjoy the rest of our fucking day. I'm going to go to work and clock in at the Fuck You Kill Yourself factory. So I'll see y'all guys in the next
I want to be great. Screaming to the skylight, to the skylight.